love that it's your world and I'm just a little piece of it.
You're like the quirky neighbor. That's good, that's good.
Ready?
I'm ready. Oh, that's not weird.
My name is Tammy. I'm just going to do a few quick things. Okay, have a seat right around here for me. And put your chin right in there for me.
You're a great candidate, so I don't have any flags up about that you wouldn't be a good candidate. You're the excellent candidate, so that we want people like you. That there's some of the patients that we've looked at that are not a good candidate, but you are.
Come on back. My name is Tammy. I tell you what, have a seat right here. Forehead all the way up against that band there.
Looked at your degree of nearsightedness, and you're really kind of stretching what's considered the limit of what the laser is, and I kind of hedged you up on that when you came in, that's a really large amount of nearsightedness. The curvature of your cornea, it determines a lot of how if you're nearsighted. The light hits the curvature of the cornea, it's passed through the lens and it's focused on the retina. In your situation, you have a kind of a steep cornea, but you have a long eyeball, and that's what's determined that you're real nearsighted, okay? The laser vision correction flattens the curvature of the cornea, and we could flatten your cornea for your degree of nearsightedness. The problem is that your cornea is very flat, and at night when your pupil dilates, the light will be coming in on the larger part of your cornea, which is really flat, and you can have really some poor night vision. So the better recommendation for you would be to go in and do what's called the Visian ICL. And instead of operating on your cornea, we go in with the lens, make a little incision and implant a lens implant on top of your natural lens beneath your iris. I say that we have an extremely high chance that with just the implant of the Visian ICL without laser vision correction, you could be 20/20 or 20/15. Okay.
All of my scariest nightmares involve me being somewhere and not being able to see. I just hate, I feel totally vulnerable, like even like going from the bathroom to my bedroom at the apartment if I don't have my glasses or my contacts in. That's actually terrifying for me. I just hate not being able to see. Talking to Dr. Hayes has been extremely reassuring, and the fact that she was like involved with the FDA approval and all of that sort of thing. I mean, there's a little bit of fear to it, but I'm really confident in Dr. Hayes and the way that obviously her credentials, she's done something like 20,000 of these. And everyone that I know that's had it has said it has been one of the best things they've ever done. Weird is how I feel. I feel weird, but it's nice. This is where I work, spend a whole lot of my life. So I'm gonna show you around a little bit. Come take a look. This is where I sit. This is Haley, my roommate. Yep. I work as a copywriter. Let's see, actually none of this on this panel is mine. An advertising copywriter does all sorts of great stuff. Like I wrote all these little things here, and it's all about phone capabilities. Currently a lot of direct mail, which is particularly stimulating. Attributes of the phones. Mostly the same thing over and over again. Somebody took my scooter. People keep running away when they see me because of the camera. You got my scooter?
When I found out I was not a candidate for LASIK eye surgery, Dr. Hayes explained to me that there was another procedure. It's Visian ICL, and that's where they will be actually implanting the lenses into my eyes, and she said I was a great candidate for that. I got an email at work. I'd been kind of waiting on it to see what to do as far as voting, and I got the email that there were going to be 2 grand prizes, and I started just screaming and yelling, and everybody's like, "What is wrong with you?" They're laughing at me. The procedure will be amazing. I absolutely can't wait. I have had contacts since I was about 12 years old and glasses since I was 6, and I just don't know how it is to wake up in the morning and not have to do something with my eyes. So I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. Sheet music and stuff can get really small depending on just what it is, where you get it from. If you get it off the internet, it's usually tiny.
I've actually only been playing the banjo since Christmas. I bought it for myself as a Christmas present and have just been teaching myself since then. All your time staring at this hand, trying to figure stuff out.
I have 2 guitars and can't play them because I'm lazy and won't learn.
I didn't get contacts until about 10th grade, and for the first couple of years I had them, it was totally fine.
My prescription has changed because you have to go annually.
Some days I can't wear them more than a few hours.
And it was always different.
And then when I take them out, my eyes will still hurt for a couple hours after that.
You're more blind, you're more blind.
It'll just be one eye, and I'll sit like this to try to make it feel better while I'm watching TV.
You're really blind. You are legally blind.
Which, as you saw, looks really cool.